Hey guys, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys. Well, I love a good Friday. We have a lot going on today. This is actually my busiest day of the week, which normally it's not. It's a relaxed day, but today has just been wild so far. So we're back to talk about some Vanderpump Rules news because we might have a potential new couple alert. And I didn't believe this at first, but I asked a few people who I know from Vanderpump Rules what they thought about this. And this is pretty wild. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so I know I mentioned a new couple alert, a potential new couple. We don't have a new couple, but there are things that are allegedly heating up, right? But before we jump in, I just wanted to talk about Sheena's wedding. She just got married on a Tuesday, which people are so shady with their memes. They're like, getting married on a Tuesday is the new crop top dress. Okay, you shady people. Listen, it's funny, but okay, it is what it is. Sheena's wedding was absolutely beautiful, but one of the things that fans wanted to know was Jax Taylor, Brittany Cartwright, and Kristen Doty, they went to the wedding, but would they appear on camera? Will we see them on season 10? The answer is no. We will not see them, even though the wedding was filmed. But if you guys hope to see them, you can follow them on social media. I didn't see a world where we would have them on the show, considering they were all fired, including Stassi Schroeder, Brett Caprioni, and Max Boyd. I didn't see where Bravo would be like, we canceled them, but we're going to let them, make cameos. And for them, they probably didn't want to be on the show anyways, because it's kind of embarrassing that they were fired to begin with. So Sheena's wedding, beautiful. Go check out the photos. Congratulations, Sheena. Sheena's a good friend of mine. Love her. Brock's amazing. I'm so happy for them. And they have a little baby, and she was so cute, Summer Moon, when she was being a little flower girl. Let's get into the drama of it all, though. People were wondering why Lisa Vanderpump was not at the wedding, and they were wondering if something went wrong. No. Sheena was thrown a party by Lisa Vanderpump at her house, Villa Rosa, just before the wedding. Lisa, from what we're hearing, and who knows if this is true or not, but I could see where it would be. Lisa was like, listen, you had a wedding before. I attended it. I don't need to go to your second one. And she posted a photo congratulating her on her wedding. I mean, the photo was a photo from her first wedding, which is a little shady, but it was the photo of Lisa with Sheena. So I don't think that there's anything to dig into or dive into. There's a lot of shade going on. Sheena and Lisa have a great relationship. So for anyone who's reaching, have a good stretch. It's not a thing. But getting back into this potential new couple alert, we heard rumblings that something happened at Coachella between Raquel and Tom Schwartz. Now, I talked to one of my friends who said this was absolutely not true because they allegedly kissed, right, at the Coachella Music Festival, and they were saying this is not true, Adam. So I was like, all right, it's not true. Then we heard where Raquel spoke with Sheena, and then Tom Schwartz went on Sheena's podcast, and we heard about, Raquel saying, well, I don't know, maybe I am, maybe I'm not interested, I don't know, we haven't kissed yet, who knows? And Tom Schwartz was like, what? She's cool. I never really thought about her like that. I kind of looked over her. She has this Raquel essence, but no, I right now I'm just trying to be single, navigate the divorce. I don't even know what it's like to be single. He said, I'm scared. It's weird. I don't want to sit there and go on a date and cry and talk about my divorce. I just want to put my all into the bar. The thing is, though, sometimes when people go through really hard breakups or relationship issues or divorces, sometimes they lean on a safety net of someone who they're familiar with, that they can talk to. And Raquel also ended her engagement with James right before Tom and Katie announced their divorce. So this could actually be a thing. Now, Tom Schwartz said that James reached out to him multiple times saying, dude, what's up? Is this true? Is this true? You wouldn't do this to me. And Tom Schwartz said that he had to explain to James at least 3 times before he finally believed him, no, nothing's going on. But now we're hearing that even though Katie recently posted that Tom Schwartz and Katie would be celebrating their anniversary together because they're still technically married, so maybe they'll go out to dinner or do something fun together just to celebrate that anniversary and the fact that they were together for a long ass time. We're hearing that this wedding, Sheena and Brock's wedding, could have been the catalyst to creating some sort of more than a friend bond between Raquel and Tom. And we're hearing that Katie isn't too happy about it. And if this is true and Katie's not too happy about it, then that means James Kennedy wouldn't be too happy about it. But to be fair, when you file for divorce, which it was Katie who pulled the trigger on that, and it was Raquel who pulled the trigger on getting, going through the end of an engagement with James Kennedy, everyone's single at this point. And James Kennedy brought his girlfriend, Allie Luber, to the wedding. So to say that they can't talk to or date whoever they want, yeah, they can. And I'm wondering, because now sources close to the Vanderpump Rules cast are saying that Tom and Raquel are entertaining the idea of just maybe going on friendly dates. Maybe it's not something public, but exploring something. They're saying that there's more to this friendship. I can see it. I mean, Raquel's a really cool girl. She's very sweet. Tom's a really cool, he's a cool guy, really sweet. I know people bash him over, going through some of the scenes from prior seasons of Vanderpump Rules where he cheated on Katie or, dumped the beer on her head or drink whatever it was. And yes, they had ups and downs, but what relationship doesn't? And at this point, that relationship is over. And as long as they can remain cordial and friends, this all makes sense. Now, we know that Raquel and Peter, if you guys don't remember Peter, don't feel bad, but he was the former manager of Sir. Well, he's actually still the manager of Sir, but he was formerly on the show. You'll see him make cameos every once in a while, but he's not really like a full-time cast member. We heard that him and Raquel went on a few dates, and then when asked about, what's going on here, you guys dating, they said, or at least Peter said, we're not trying to define this. We don't want to put a label on it, which means nothing is happening between the two of them. I couldn't even imagine what that conversation would look like, but okay. Now, when it comes to Tom and Raquel, this could be a storyline for Vanderpump Rules. Producers would probably be all over it, and they're probably living for the drama because who wouldn't be? Think about it like this. Lala's navigating this LA Times article and everything going on with Randall. Sheena's getting married. Katie and Ariana are working on their sandwich shop. Tom and Tom are opening a new bar. James is parading around his new girlfriend, Allie Luber, but yet his ex-fiance, Raquel, where does she really fit into all of this if she's no longer with James? So now she might be going on these little side dates with not only Peter, but also Tom, which could potentially create tension between Tom and Peter. But Tom doesn't really have tension with anyone because he's just a laid-back guy. I'm glad I could lay this out for you. So go ahead, comment below. Give me your unfiltered opinions about all of this. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And guys, have an amazing weekend. Our next live will be on Monday. It'll be hot, messy topics. In the meantime, just put your feet up, enjoy your friends and family, stay safe. Don't troll anyone on social media, and just have a good time. Make some memories. And we'll see you on Monday. Well, we'll see you for pre-records before then, but you get it. And take the polls in the community tab. Love you guys. Bye.